I've got a question for you. Do you want to make your ex want you back? You do? Hey, I know what you're going through, brother. Maybe you made a dumb mistake or two, or maybe the two of you went through an ugly misunderstanding, but whatever the cause, it made you lose the best relationship you've ever had. And deep inside, you know you want your ex back. I know how that feels. There's just one problem. She doesn't want you back as much, or at least she's not showing it. And that led to the question that led you to this video. How to make your ex want you back? What should you do exactly? Well, I have some good news and bad news. The bad news is this. You're not getting the results you want because you've been fed the wrong advice. And if you keep following the wrong advice, then you'll lose her forever. That's the bad news. The good news? The advice in this video will make her want you back, no matter what caused the breakup in the first place, and no matter how bad the relationship might have been. In fact, the worse your relationship was, the more she'll want you back, but only if you follow what I'm going to tell you closely. I'll promise you that. So, are you ready for this? If you are, great. This video will change your life. Trust me on this. Before we jump to the good stuff, I need a quick favor. Please scroll below this video and click the like button. It'll only take a moment, and it'll mean the world to me. So please, take those 3 seconds and click the like button now because you're a cool person. Have you clicked like? If you have, great. Now let's jump right in, okay? Let's start with talking about why your ex left you in the first place. There are millions of reasons why a woman will leave the man she loves, but they all boil down to one or more of 3 root causes. Those root causes are, number 1, you were too needy or you relied too much on her for your own happiness. Number 2, you were too jealous, to the point that even her friends, relatives, and hobbies were under your scrutiny. Or number 3, you were too blatantly controlling and she felt trapped and suffocated. Fortunately, the key to getting her back is simple, to simply show her that you're the opposite of all that. Your ex needs to see that you're not needy, not jealous, and not blatantly controlling anymore. But that's just the first step. When your ex sees you as a totally new man, she won't want you back just yet. You'll still need to put her through a 3-step process that will make her miss you, reach out to you, fall in love with you again, and practically beg you to come back. Now, you've probably never heard of this process anywhere else. And that's for good reason. It's not exactly PC. It's not a process you tell anyone else. It's something you do in secret. So fair warning, the technique you're about to learn will make you walk a fine line. But if you follow the advice in this video, you'll do it right, and in the end, you'll have the love, devotion, and support of the women you love. So let me ask you this. Do you want your ex to want you back? And are you willing to do whatever it takes? If you answered yes to both those questions, then great. You're about to learn the most important piece of dating advice in your life. Here's how to make your ex want you back. The advice you're about to learn actually isn't from me. It's from my mentor, Derek Rake. Derek is a mentalist, author, and the founder of the Shokin Method School of Dating. Derek's teachings are unique in the sense that they don't follow conventional dating advice. Instead, they follow the science of mind control. Now, this isn't the mind control you see on TV. Instead, it's the kind of mind control that doctors now use to cure depression, break addictions, remove phobias, treat PTSD, and generally help people live better lives. Mind control works by rewiring the human brain, breaking bad thought patterns, and establishing good ones. Derek is the first person to ever use that same kind of mind control in the realm of dating and relationships. And here's what all this means for you. Do you know why your ex doesn't want you back? It's because she has thought patterns that prevent her from wanting you back. When she thinks of you, she likely feels the pain and stress she felt when you were still together. Now, if you break those thought patterns and then make her think and feel like she's totally in love with you, what would she do? You got it. She'll beg you to come back like her life depended on it. That's how mind control works, and that's how you'll make your ex want you back. Now here's the best part. I'm about to teach you a 3-step mind control sequence that will do exactly that. This 3-step sequence will rewire your ex's mind, making her forget the pain that made her leave you and instead feel overwhelmed by the need to get you back. It has worked for thousands of Derek's followers. It has worked for me too, once upon a time, believe me. And now, it's your turn. Before we get to it, I need you to do something for me. If you haven't done so already, please click the subscribe button below. As my subscriber, you'll get updates on new videos that I'll come up with on dating and mind control to help you stay in full control of your love life. So please, take a moment to scroll down and click the subscribe button now. Join us by subscribing to my channel right now. Done? Awesome, man. Now here's the 3-step mind control sequence on how to make your ex want you back. The rules are simple. You should go through each step one at a time. That means you should not think ahead until you finish the step you're on. Also, you should not skip any of the steps. You need to follow them in sequence. Very important, so don't forget. Got it? Good. Now here's the first step. Step number 1 is called validation. In this step, your goal is to validate the breakup in your ex's mind. In other words, you let her know that you've accepted the fact that the breakup is best for both of you. Now here's the challenge. It doesn't matter what you really feel. You might believe the breakup was a good thing, or you might believe it was a mistake. It doesn't matter. Trust me on this. The only thing that matters is this, that she believes you think the breakup was best for you. Here's how you can do that. First, you get into contact with your ex. You might bump into her, or she might contact you on Facebook, or you can text her. Second, tell her something like, I need you to pay attention to me. Do I have your attention? Great. I've simply realized that the breakup was the best thing to happen to us. I've started leading a new life, and I'm sure you have too, and I'm actually doing okay. Better than I thought I would. I'm meeting new people, getting into new relationships, enjoying new experiences. And as crazy as it sounds, I want you to feel the same freedom and opportunities I am. And third, let her react however she wants to, but don't budge. Don't let her sweet talk you into changing your mind. If you manage to do that, it's time for the second step. Step number 2 is called confirmation. In this step, you confirm to her that the breakup was final. After a few days or weeks after the validation stage, you send her a few text messages that go this way. Hey, what was that pasta dish of mine that you love so much? Was it the pesto? Her, it was your 3-cheese ravioli. Okay, I'll be right there. You sure you want me to stay over? Sorry, ignore that last message. Right, it was my 3-cheese. Thanks. If she misses you, she'll be thinking about that second message. Who is that for? Are you seeing someone new and she wants you to stay over? What the hell's going on? And as soon as she asks you about it, you tell her something like, I just want you to know that I'm doing so much better now that we've broken up. You were the type of woman who wanted to control everything around you, including my personal life. Yes, you guessed it. You're goading her into a text fight, and the more brutal the fight becomes, the better, as long as you don't insult her looks, her family, or anything else she can't control or change. Once the fight is over, you move on to step number 3. Step number 3 is called restoration. By this time, your ex will think there's absolutely no way you'll get back together. But at the same time, she'll be thinking about you more. The more brutal your argument was, the more obsessed she'll be. The key now is to have 0 contact with her for the next 7 days. If she gets in touch with you before the 7 days is over, ignore her. Only get in touch with her again after 7 days, and this time, text her something like, in the next 2 days, when you're alone in your bedroom at night, looking out your bay window, you'll start missing me. If you do that, within the next few days, she's going to ask you out. And when that happens, congratulations, you've successfully made your ex want you back. But your job's not done yet. You'll need to take it all the way. The 3-step mind control sequence you learned in this video is enough to make your ex want you back. But it's not enough to get her back, much less make her stay. To do that, you'll need more. Remember the 3 steps to getting your ex back that you've just learned from me? Well, she'll be back in your arms after the 3rd step, but you'll need the 4th if you want her to remain with you for as long as you want. For the 4th step, you'll need to master mind control. In other words, you'll need to hack into her mind and get her emotionally dependent on you. And when she is dependent on you emotionally, leaving you will never be an option. Why? Because she will need you to survive like she needs air to breathe and water to drink. Sounds awesome, right? But here's the catch. I can't teach you everything about mind control here. This video is already quite long as it is. Instead, I have something better. I'm going to let Derek Rake himself teach you. In just a moment, a link will come up inside this video. It'll take you to Derek's online masterclass on mind control. If you want to get your ex back and make her stay by your side for the rest of your life, then you must master mind control. and Derek's going to help you do just that. So grab this opportunity because that's the best thing you can do for yourself all year. Click the link and sign up for the online masterclass on mind control now. Do it.